All right, Samuel Gill for Riders Hub here with Jamell Anderson, episode 1 of the Career Retrospective, coming off the back of a 31st win in a row over the Plymouth Raiders, pictures side by side. Do you remember the first game at all, or is it all a memory?
It's been so long. It's been like, what, 11 years, 10 years?
Yeah.
No, it's cool to see the pictures side by side. Obviously, retrospective, there's a lot of good memories there. So yeah, it was awesome.
Of course, a brilliant stat though, 31 wins in a row. Of course, it doesn't really mean a lot in terms of this season, but a good thing to take forward.
No, yeah, I think there's a lot of stats that are around the Riders in terms of our wins and losses and our defensive points per. So yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job as a team, and it's cool to see some of those stats come out.
Of course, both you and Connor have been there in the first one and also the 31st, showing you staying power with the Riders over time.
Yeah, they're keeping me around, so I appreciate that.
How did your career start then? Looking all the way back, how did you start playing basketball, and were there any other sports growing up that you loved?
Yeah, I mean, I loved every sport growing up. Anything that got me outside playing was fun to me. So I did athletics, I did rugby, football. I tried every other sport. I wasn't very good at them, so I stuck with football and athletics. And then I got into basketball in school in year 8. My secondary school teacher, Mr. Tate, he was an American. And he decided to start a basketball team, so never looked back since then.
Of course, going forward to the Essex Pirates, playing in the BBL. How did it all start for you in the BBL? And were there any ambitions to potentially go to the States or go abroad to play your basketball?
I was kind of free willing, to be honest. I just kind of took whatever was in front of me. I got offered the opportunity to play in Essex from playing in the GB under-20s team. That got me noticed with the coach there, and he took me on to the Essex Pirates, which was a great experience for me at a young age to go into a professional team and play at that level. It was a big jump from Division 1, I think I was playing before that. So yeah, it was exciting times for me at that age.
Of course, a move to Leicester transpired after that. How did that all come about? And of course, there's been a massive change over time from of course the John Sanford Centre back in the day to now playing here at a purpose-built arena.
Yeah, I mean, watching the Riders progress it goes hand in hand with my own progression as a player and as a person. I've matured so much over the years. When I came here, I was 21, I think, or 20. Obviously now I'm 30, so it's a big chunk of my career. And I'm glad that I got so many years here because they've treated me so well here. The fans have been amazing, and the experiences playing for the Leicester Riders has been great. And I'm thankful for Dougie, who was one of my coaches as a kid. He put me in touch with Russell, and that's how that all started, really.
Of course, studying at Loughborough University as well, one of the first success stories to come from that programme. There's been many since then, with of course a team playing in Division 1, and then of course now players suiting up for the Riders. Looking back on that, how do you see the improvement of that, and also your time with Loughborough?
Yeah, I guess when I first came, nobody had done that. Nobody had played with the Riders professionally full time. But then studied as well and finished and got their degree. So there was a margin of doubt for me, maybe thinking, maybe I'm taking on too much. But that's a testament to the coaching staff here for helping me on the court and off court as well. But also the Loughborough University staff getting me through that course.
Of course, 2013, they ended a 12-year wait for a trophy in the form of the BBL Cup. A brilliant performance from yourself. What memories do you have of that? And of course, it almost saw you as a breakout player for the Riders back then, playing in that game.
Yeah, no, good memories. Just earning the minutes basically. When I came in, I wasn't playing that much, but I earned Rob's respect by just working hard, doing what he's asked of me. And yeah, I took every opportunity that I had, and that was one of the biggest ones for me, playing in a final in front of 8,000 people or whatever it was, and winning. It was a great feeling, and it was a big step in my career.
Of course, going on to the Cheshire Phoenix from there in a short stint, what memories do you have of playing for them?
Not every year is going to be perfect. I think there were a lot of up and downs with that team, but I think those dips in your career, shall we say, you can learn a lot from that. And I fully appreciate the opportunity of playing there. The staff were great to me. They never did me wrong. I'm always going to be thankful for that. But I take that career, that season, as a big learning, a big lesson. Sorry.
Of course, going on from there to play in Australia as well for the Townsville Heat. How did those moves all come about, and what are your thoughts on the standard over there compared to the BBL, having played over there?
Standards, very similar in the sense of high-level players. You got a lot of NBL players coming down to playing that in the summer. In their off-season. It was an incredible experience from start to finish. I'm thankful for Josh Wiltshire, who played on my team at Cheshire, for putting me in touch with the coach. Yeah, we won, so You know, I went over there for my first time and won, which is incredible. We were underdogs definitely in that league, so it was a great experience, and I'm very thankful for that.
Of course, going on as well, representing England, going to the Commonwealth Games, of course, getting engaged to your future wife. It must be a memory that will always live on. Of course, what do you make of playing for your country and that pride of representing both England and Great Britain in your career?
Yeah, no, whether I'm putting a Great Britain or England jersey on, it's always a prideful thing. You know, and there's not many people that get to say they've done that and represented their country. You know, I put everything into that. And took the opportunity with both hands, and I'm thankful for them to have given me the chance to play for the country. I know that people in my family are very patriotic, so they're very proud of the fact that I've represented the country on that stage.
Of course, as a retrospective as well, what kind of ambitions do you have going forward for the rest of your career? Of course, you're not going to be retiring just yet.
No,
but yeah, of course.
Just keep my body in shape, keep enjoying the game, keep learning as well. And just take every day as it comes. It's a blessing to be on the court, so I'm very thankful for that.
One or two final questions, of course. Favourite players you played with throughout your career? Just name a few if you can.
Yeah, Justin Baker, Jay Cousinard, Connor. Literally, the list can go on. You know, I could write a long list of players here that I've enjoyed playing with. Anthony Rowe, Barry Lamble, Harrison Gamble. Like, the list keeps going. I really have enjoyed playing with so many guys that have come through this program.
And finally, any more standout moments that we haven't discussed during this interview?
Winning a lot. We've won a lot of games, and I know we can't mention them all. But yeah, a lot of trophies, and I'll never forget any of them.
Thank you very much for your time, Jamell. Cheers, man.
All right, man.